If I say that God Andromeda EX might be the strongest Saint Seiya mythcloth release in the past 3 years, would you believe me? Hello everyone, welcome to TGBtoys channel. Today I'm unboxing this month's new Saint Seiya mythcloth EX release, Andromeda Shun, God Cloth. First, the outer packaging sticks to the series' signature Elysium blue theme. The front features a close-up of Shun and an illustration of the Andromeda constellation. Down near the bottom, you can see the Chinese version has the silver on black cat sticker, manufactured by Bandai Toys in Dongguan. The sides show the human form on one and the object mode on the other. Let me also show the top and bottom. The back is a collection of various official photos. Opening the box, 4 blister trays and 1 instruction booklet. Only the first tray is taped. It contains the main body, most of the cloth parts, and the alternate hairstyle. The second tray holds the object mode frame and wings. The third tray has 2 fixed pose chain versions, handguards and hands. The final tray contains replacement facial expressions, another fixed pose chain, and the forearm guards for the articulated chains. Metal-based parts include 1 pair of shoulder armors, 1 chest plate, and 1 skirt armor. The chest collar piece is plastic. Skirt belt buckle uses an insert design. 1 pair of upper arm guards and 2 types of forearm guards. The chains are also metal, angular and circular links with floral detailing. The pale gold paint gives a very premium feel. 1 pair of thigh armors, knee guards, and lower leg guards, plastic-based parts. 1 mask and 1 abdominal plate. 2 pairs of handguards. 3 fixed pose chain versions. The attacking angular chain is meant for the human form, wrapped around the arm. The other 2 spinning pose chains are primarily for object mode. The chain ends have pegs that insert into side holes on the forearm guards. They can also be used on the human form for certain poses. Also plastic. A pair of wings. Only the back connector is die-cast metal. The large wings can flap about 90 degrees and rotate. The small wings can only rotate. Finally, a full object mode frame. Facial expressions. 5 in total: neutral, shouting, sleeping, closed eyes, smiling, gritted teeth. At a glance, the sculpting style is very close to the previous Virgo Shun. It feels like they just added 1 extra face and called it a day. There's nothing new to say about Shun's design. Ever since the final Bronze EX series, I've felt Shun's faces have been exceptionally well done. Great expression and excellent accuracy. Let's look at each face from different angles. The closed-eye face is perfect for the sleeping scene in Elysium, the only bronze saint who got taken out first. Shun really stands out in that moment. The smiling face works great for the classic anime scene where all 5 bronze saints smile together. The gritted teeth face is for battle scenes, solid accuracy, and essential expression. Hands, 6 pairs total, 1 pair of fists, 1 pair of slightly curved open hands, 1 pair of gripping hands, 1 pair for deploying chains, 1 pair for shooting chains, 1 pair for holding chains. Finally, the body. Metal body with nicely balanced joint tightness. Major joints have strong, satisfying resistance. In my experience, the Bronze Saint EX metal bodies have never flopped. QC is impeccable and more than capable of handling the high-coverage God Cloth. Okay, accessories done. Let's quickly assemble the human form. Start with thigh armor, knee guards, lower leg guards, lock with the metal feet. Then abdominal plate. Skirt armor. Upper arm guards. Forearm guards. Attach hands. Before the chest plate, remove the hair and face. Install the main chest piece, add the collar piece, then attach the front chest panel. Shoulders use a slot design. Peg into the body's shoulder holes. The usual method. Push one side in from above, then carefully slide the other side in. It can leave minor scratches on the body during the process. Swap the head to the masked version. Remove the front hairpiece. Attach the mask. Then reinsert. Wings go on last, and there we have it. The God Andromeda EX human form is complete. Even though the God cloth design looks complex, assembly is extremely smooth. Fit is nearly perfect, almost no sliding or dropping parts. Combined with the tight metal body joints, the finished figure feels heavy yet super posable. Despite the high armor coverage, Shun's body still looks visibly slender, capturing Andromeda's softer, more graceful traits. It's noticeably slimmer and more elegant than the official photos suggest. In the Mythcloth line, figures that balance accuracy, playability, articulation, and still photograph beautifully aren't that common. Ones that retain the character's essence in dynamic poses, without looking stiff due to assembly, are genuinely rare. This Andromeda Godcloth EX basically nails all of that. I'd even say it's better than its predecessor, God Pegasus EX, a genuine pleasant surprise. The chainplay options aren't too different from previous Andromeda releases. Since most of the fixed chains here are designed for the object mode, it actually feels simpler overall than earlier Andromeda versions. Okay, human form done. Now let's look at the object mode. First, attach the two small wing pieces removed from the wings to the head and add the mask there too. Upper body is almost identical to the human form. Chest, abdomen, arm guards, shoulders, lower body, skirt on the hips, then legs. Parts are placed in basically the same positions as the human form. Combine upper and lower body. Attach the wings, then the head. Finally, add the two spinning fixed pose chains to the forearms. Note the spots in the video where the chains connect. Adjust a bit, and the God Andromeda EX Godcloth object mode is complete. The object mode body is nearly identical to the human form, with the same excellent part fit, so assembly is completely stress-free. You might need to glance at the instructions for the fixed chain placement, but it's not complicated at all. The finished object mode is a beautiful image of a girl kneeling on the ground, easily the most graceful of all Andromeda object modes. The proportions look very natural too. I think it's one of the most successful 2D to 3D translations in the line. I personally love it. Overall experience with God Andromeda EX. I have to say, based on current trends, the God Bronze Saints EX series has serious potential to surpass the final Bronze EX line and become the highest quality subline in all of Mythcloth. With the metal body, past issues like poor playability and frequent dropping parts on Godcloths are completely gone. And with Bandai's current design level, the articulated figures increasingly match the anime look. Even in fighting poses, the lines and silhouettes stay smooth and flowing. This makes God Andromeda EX another outstanding release following God Pegasus. If I'm being picky about downsides, the wings could use a bit more downward range, and a few more chain variants wouldn't hurt. But overall, as the final Mythcloth release of 2025, this Andromeda Godcloth EX is pretty much the perfect curtain call. It fills me with confidence and excitement for the upcoming Godcloth EX figures. That's everything for this episode. If you love Mythcloth, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.